Today I will be presenting the amazing stories of Ed and Lorraine Warren and how their paranormal career turned into a transmedia franchise. Lorraine Warren was a clairvoyant whose gifts helped families get through horrid hauntings. Her husband, Ed Warren, was a demonologist who used his knowledge to aid in their investigative career. How would this be considered transmedia? Well, the popularity of the Warrens' career has influenced many different forms of entertainment. The Warrens have had many cases. It is not currently open anymore, but the Warren Occult Museum has brought in thousands of people to gawk at the couple's interesting and haunted finds. There are rumors of people leaving the museum and having strange things happen to them. People who love the Warrens' work will travel hours to come see the artifacts.
You want me to? You do it right on the case because it's clear.
I was taking pictures.
There have been countless books written about their strange cases. Some of them are fiction, others nonfiction. The most popular case written about is probably the Amityville Horror. People have written about what they've heard happen there and also have written their own interpretation through imagination. Who does this reach out to, and how does it fit in with Grassroots? Well, the Warrens' main followers are people who are into the paranormal. They have told real-life tales of things that they have gone through. They have had documentaries on channels such as the Travel Channel and the History Channel. People connect with these stories on a base of entertainment and fear that it could actually happen to them. They have also been on shows like A Haunting, where they help exorcise people's homes. Because of the Warrens, people have explored more into the world of spirits and demonology. They are more likely to tell their own stories and feel less crazy. Their stories are also timeless, and people recreate them all the time. There will always be homes, buildings, and different places the paranormal could be, so there will always be a different way to tell their stories. Next, we're going to dive into movies. While there have been countless movies about the Amityville horror case, they also have other movies based on their cases. Movies such as A Haunting in Connecticut and The Haunted were loosely based on the Warrens. However, the Conjuring universe could be its own transmedia franchise.
It's the time of the
I think we have a cellar.
It said it wants my family dead.
The Conjuring.
The Conjuring universe is a franchise based on the Warrens' cases. While the movies are definitely dramatized, they tell the haunting tales of the couple's investigative work. Each movie fits in with each other. There is even a timeline where people watch the movies in order to connect the dots. The movie Annabelle Comes Home shows all the museum and explains more in depth the different artifacts the Warrens have collected on their journey. Each movie has their own Easter eggs that either reference a movie that was made prior or eventually become their own movie. In The Conjuring 2, the Crooked Man was introduced. Now a movie is being based off his origin. In the beginning of the first Conjuring movie, they told the story of Annabelle, which now has 3 movies based off of it. The Conjuring House is a PC game released on Steam that puts the player in a high state of anxiety. In the game, the player goes through the creepy Conjuring house and has to dodge scary creatures looking to kill. With the Conjuring universe being so popular, many fan fictions have been written about the franchise. Websites such as Wattpad have a lot of fan fiction written about the universe. Right now, the franchise is also trending on popular social media sites to advertise the movie The Conjuring 3: The Devil Made Me Do It, which had its release postponed due to COVID. Recently, there was a 24-hour live stream of the house the first Conjuring movie was based off of to show if there was any paranormal activity. Fans of the franchise can also buy different merchandise and action figures to show their love of the franchise. Sadly, Ed and Lorraine Warren passed away, but their stories will continue to live on forever.